Thurgood, buddy, you had a party with the Nakkadans and didn't invite me? I'm hurt.
Very droll, Peter. Yes, those brutes shook me up a bit, but nothing I couldn't handle. But I didn't think I'd ever be so happy to see you.
Oh, you see, I don't believe that. You know what I think? I think you're holding out on me, which is to be expected, but jerking around the men in black? Yeah, that can make things messy for you. So tell me what you know about Nethera.
What? No idea what you're talking about.
You're on this and haven't invited me, Thurgood?
And it's for research.
And stalking your students. Do you find humans attractive? Wait, that sounded weird.
What are you doing?
Just looking at family photos. Why? Something got you nervous?
No, I just don't want you to break them.
What? I can't hear you.
Fine. But just keep it quiet and find a lighter.
A lighter for what? That ice?
It isn't ice. Nakkadans excrete a mineral-like substance to contain their prey.
Excrete. Right. Gross. And fire melts it?
It'll smell worse than a freshman dorm, but I'll be free.
So why are the Nakkadans so determined to make you into a cactus salad?
Well, I told them over and over again. I hadn't the faintest idea what they want, but they wouldn't believe me.
Because you were lying.
Lower your voice. Find the lighter, unless you want to face a horde of angry Nakkadans by yourself.
Very expensive ashtray. Oops.
Those are priceless artifacts, Peter.
The safety of the entire planet is on the line. What? You worry that someone or something will hear? You're here trapped, alone. I'm sure the Nakkadans didn't leave you here because they're off on a wild goose chase.
Well...
Which you certainly didn't instigate in the hope of using the distraction to escape? Because there's nothing you have that they want, right? No. Certainly nothing that would make, I don't know, the Book of Nemu glow. You've got some explaining to do, Thurgood. We come back to find the place crawling with Nakkadans, and now I'm certain the book glowing in your office wasn't just a coincidence.
I told you. I know the book holds tremendous power, but I have no idea why it was glowing or precisely what it does.
You know, your nose trembles when you aren't telling the truth.
That's not my nose.
Oh, man. That smells like hockey pads sauteed in garlic and anchovies. Oh, it smells like Indian food marinated in bad decisions.
Phew. Well, I did warn you.
Fine. Business. You have until that stuff melts before I walk out the door and leave you for the next Nakkadan patrol that walks by. Let's start with what you're not telling me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're really gonna make this difficult after all I've done for you?
It's hard to think when flames are burning alienate scat off my body.
Fine. Business. You have until that stuff melts before I walk out the door and...
The book? What?
The Book of
Nemu?
Don't you think you should have been a little more descriptive the first time around?
Tell me if any of this rings a bell. The Orb of Nethera? The Chukala Initiative?
That last one was on TV a few years back, right? It's canceled after like 6 episodes.
Oh, you're nowhere near prepared, Peter. Nor are the MIB, and certainly not Earth.
You said you're superior. I'm gonna go on a limb and just assume you're not talking about the museum's director.
No, of course not. I'm not talking about... I'm an observer for the Chukala Initiative, an intergalactic peacekeeping force. We've been tracking the book for a long time to make sure it didn't end up in the wrong hands, like it has. I need to leave immediately, and I suggest that you do the same.
Well, Nemu's ship is no longer a threat, and neither is Nemu. I imploded them. On accident, but, you know, implosions happen. Unfortunately, as much fun as that was, it seems to have only solved half the problem.
You activated the Nakkadan ship as well, didn't you? Stupid over.
Maybe. But, so you do know something about the Nakkadan ship and Nethra?
I told you from the start, this situation was beyond your grasp. That ship is just as powerful as Nemu's. We still have some control over the situation, though. I'll notify my headquarters. They'll handle this.
I'm not going anywhere, not until the Nakkadan ship is destroyed.
Well, that's for HQ to handle, but to return the favor, I suggest you leave Earth in case HQ decides to make a more final approach to controlling the situation.
You've always been a bad liar, Thurgood. You sure know a lot of details about this whole thing. You must know how we can destroy that ship. Or maybe you're just a coward.
No, I'm not a coward. I'm a realist. I'm just doing my job, and my job involves keeping certain things secret.
What did you mean by us controlling the situation? It's that orb in the frame, isn't it? The Nakkadans want it, which means you have it. Where is it?
I told you, I don't know anything about this orb. And even if I did, that information would be above your pay grade.
I bet it's here. I'll turn this place upside down to find it. You don't want to tell me where it is? Fine. But you won't touch anything or call any of your cactus friends. Actually, I think the MIB would like to have a word with your organization about interfering in their jurisdiction.